Let's go. We did work on targeting the body. Kind of sort of catch when he was throwing that jab and kind of punch.
But look, we're the perfect game plan. There's no excuses. End of the day, George is a warrior. He's fought some really tough fights, and I just believe, these fighters, they catch, they take shots, and then maybe they feel that same shot from the fight before. Maybe sometimes mentally it gets in their head a little bit.
Oh shit, I know this shot.
It's just hard to know what a fighter goes. But right now, George doesn't have to think about that. For 70 years, he's going to
Go away with his family. He got hurt.
He got beat by the better man tonight. And the 70 years, he's going to go and have a holiday. And we're not putting him in a position if we don't have to.
Just to keep proving that George has got to keep getting in there. We don't need to do that. I mean, that's something me and George
We're having a personal discussion. And first and foremost, it's about his health. And
I just think when these fighters,
they just get battle worn. And I think, George has had some big wars. And it just starts to tell in certain shots and kind of puts a bit of doubt in his mind moving forward. But we had the plan to execute.
we just couldn't execute. I mean, the instructions in the corner were great. I mean,
we were hoping George would kind of, start to put that together. But like I said, Hitchens is no mug. He's sharp and he can read the fight. But we knew how to take the game away.
Execute the game, and I know it's easy.
Said and done too. So yeah, right now, Mark's just going to sit back, he's going to go away with his family to Portugal.
Enjoy like a long break.
And that'll do.
Last one for George, guys, yeah.
This is great, George. For the last 5 years, you fought at the highest level. You talk about like nerves, roll, tough fight after tough fight. What did fighting at the top level teach you about George Position?
Yeah, look, if you talk about resumes, I think George Cambus has the best resume. Unified champions, Olympic gold medalists, world champions, division above. Everyone knows I've got a big heart, and I was saying that every time I got up in that inch, every round, warrior, historic. Round 3, 4, when you heard me, kick down on that mouth guard and
Fight back, like I said, I had some success.
but, it didn't teach me anything new. I'm a warrior. I know I give everything to the sport. The fans know it, and the fans respect it, and like I said, I fought the best of the best. That's all I can ever ask for. I hope the fans respect it. I hope the media respects it. I hope the promoters respect it. And like I said, I look at myself in the mirror. I wanted to win, of course. I wanted to become a 2-division champion. I think this victory would have made me one of the all-time greats, in Australian boxing history. But again, there's so much history already that I've done, and I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. And I look in front of the mirror. I know who George Cambus is. I know who the warrior is. I'm not ashamed. I keep my head up. Chin up, head up, chest out. And if the fight another day, I'll have to wait and see. Talk about it.
Thanks everyone, and happy birthday, George.
Yeah. Keep your head up, George. All right. Ramon, I'll catch you at the next one.
Richard is just doing instructions, so I'm here to see.
He said they listen better in the UK.
Is that type of fight need a belt on the line though, or are you just like, it's a great fight?
I mean, ideally, like, because I think Virgil's a great fighter. I think he's one of the best fighters in the division. But, you know, Boots wants to fight the best. I think he sees Virgil as a great fighter. And I think people like a guy that's going to need a great deal of all fight. If he's a non-champion at 54, it'll be a good name and it'll be a top 10 guy, a real fight. So, I do think that Boots against Virgil is one of the best fights in boxing, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think whatever's next will be a very solid fight for Boots.
Eddie, Boots is WBA super champion, 147 pounds. Is it possible for him to petition to face the champion at 154, which would be Terrence Crawford, maybe after Canelo Alvarez fight?
Yeah, I think Terrence has done it 54 with the belt. Apparently, I think there's an interim champion from Cuba at 154 with WBA. There is that option, but he's not made a final decision yet. That will come in the next week or so, and we'll hear it soon officially, and then we'll make our move to the next fight. But obviously, when he moves up, he wants us to get in a position as soon as possible to fight for the world title.
Hey Eddie, Perry Stokes for Southern Sports. When I spoke to Rich last week, he said this was something he wanted to do to bring big-time boxing back to New York. Do you feel like this was a good step in that direction? What's your assessment of tonight? And do you have any more plans to do more here?
Yeah, I think that this is, I mean, it's, from a business perspective, it's a brutal financial experience coming to New York, right? The hotels, although the venue is incredible, cheap, you know, so financially, you're a lot better off going elsewhere. We may be a place without the union issues and so forth, but there's nothing like being in New York at a venue like this. And this is one of the best places in the world. It's a mecca of boxing. And if you want to make a statement, you come here. So I felt like that's what we wanted to deliver for Richie. And I feel like we gave it to the fullest to go with it. So you know, whether Hitchens fights back here again, we will always be at Madison Square Garden. We'll actually be here at the end of June for the darts. And obviously, if you want to make a statement, if you really want to put someone on the platform, Madison Square Garden is an incredible place to do it. Just the accuracy and the timing and the way he went through his gears. I think if you look back to the Taylor fight and fights like that, he didn't go through the gears, but that just comes with experience and confidence. So, you know, dominate for 5-6 rounds and then put your foot on the gas and then get him out of there. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see you dominate for 12 rounds in the same pattern. I think that was great for him.
Eddie, Johnny Boy Boxing and fight. Amanda Taylor, Katie and Amanda. What do you think about that fight? The two other fights were so close. What's going to change in this third?
Nothing. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be another close fight. Those two fights in it will always be 6-4, 5-5, maybe 7-3, and it'll be the same this time. You know, I feel like Katie won the first fight, not clearly, but you know, I thought the second fight was very close. I had it 6-4, and this is going to be the same kind of fight. 5-5, 6-4, but those three. But it's very unusual to get a trilogy when it's 2-0.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it with Canelo. Well, that was a draw in the first fight, right? So, but it's on the other big fight trilogy where it's 2-0. It's quite unusual, but that's because it's a great fight. It'll be a great fight again.
Yeah, Eddie, you spoke earlier about rival season and
Is it better now?
rival season and personality. For a fighter like Richardson, what's the best way you think for him to put himself on the radar where he can get involved in some of those fights?
Tonight, really, I think exactly tonight. You know, that's why we invested in coming to Madison Square Garden. That's why we invested in coming to, bringing George Cambosis, a big name opponent, because we felt like it's a fight that was suited style, and if he could put a special performance together, he'd raise his stock. on the night. And I think that's what happened tonight, you know. Richie was out of the game 2 years ago. Out of the game. Like Mayweather promotions just kind of left him on the side. He had no profile, no contract, no activity. We boxed him here. He headlined in Orlando. He headlined in Las Vegas. Now, then he headlined in Puerto Rico. We got him a fight for the world title. And now he headlined at Madison Square Garden. So, really, like, it's been an incredible run with him over the last 2 years. Huh? Frank. You got a headache? I got a back home. Man.
I'm like, you couldn't tell when he was talking in the meeting? You got
Great fighter. You know, he used to represent, he had a great win against Ishmael Davis and fought there. I don't know if he's going to get a world title shot.
Back to Pennsylvania.
Is it 154? Is it 162? Very talented.
Back to PA.
Who do you think will be Bruce's, like, Floyd Mayweather backing out, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence? Yeah.
Like, who do you think?
I think Booth will fight for all the championship belts at 154. I also think he'll move to 160 as well in time. I mean, when I had a chat with him about 147, I think he feels like he's fighting, even as Stanionis fight, I think he feels like he's at about 50% of his capabilities because of the weight. And I think you're going to see something frightening at 154.
That still doesn't like exactly answer the question though. Like, who do you think is going to be the last man standing with him? Like, that's going to be a tough fight.
At 154. The last man standing will be July. I mean,
Across from him, I mean.
yeah, but I mean, the last man standing at 54. You've got Fundora or Zoo. With all due respect to Zoo and Fundora, Boots would eat those guys alive. Now, tough fight is Moose. He's a bit of a bogey man at 54, you know, but who else at 54? I think the toughest fight for Boots, potentially, and probably the best fight in the division, not even for a title. So, the fight that Boots really wants is Crawford. And for me, that is, like, I think Canelo Crawford's a great fight, but Boots and Crawford, that's an unbelievable. And I think win or lose.
And to reiterate again, please raise your hands.
Not even a mark on your face.
Yeah, honestly, this was the, moment I was waiting for, to come home and New York and headline. But I wanted to do that as a world champion, and I feel like it was going to be bigger for the city. The New York had a lot of big boxing fights the past years, but New York haven't had their own channel in the world championship fight since, I think, Danny Jacobs probably was fighting years ago. So I always wanted to be the guy to bring back the championship to the city and just give, New York that feeling of a channel on their own. So it felt great.
You had to win. It's ironic because I had to ask you back in Puerto Rico about your debut in Brooklyn. You came back here with Eddie and asked you about, you being inactive and coming here and actually picking it up, Puerto Rican, get your championship.
And now you're here, and it kind of just seems like everything just really comes full circle because not only do you win in front of your home crowd, but you get a stop.
Just talk about the preparation and how you feel in this moment right now.
Preparation is just a lot more mental and physical. Just, like I've been saying, I haven't got comfortable with the big fights, the anticipation. I'm seeing my opponents, hearing what the media got to say, just that whole feeling is a different feeling. Just, you come fight week, the day before the weigh-in or something, you see your opponent weigh-in and you go fight. So just getting used to that psychologically and knowing like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing to this guy, and just believing that I got another gear. Today I reached that other gear where it was like, I'm gonna take him out, and I said it the whole build up to the fight, and I just didn't want to go out there and just box. So yeah, that was just really what it was, just preparing mentally more than physically.
Hitchens, those with fight height.
Congratulations, first off, victory tonight. Your first title defense, you got George Kambosos out the way, and you did it in great fashion. When I interviewed you at Gleason's,
You told me that you wanted to leave him a bloody mess.
now, you might have not let him a bloody mess, but you were able to get him out of there. How real is the Devin Haney fight?
He's saying move up to 147, so now I got a lot of opportunities right now, as far as being able to go to 147, so hopefully he'll, give me the opportunity because, he's still the guy, and obviously at 140, so the opportunity is definitely real. I think that fight that people want to see me and Devin Haney, me and Teofimo. I've been saying for a long time that they're gonna have to put my name in this conversation. You feel me? Because if you want to see superb boxing, you gotta put me in that conversation with Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, the Teofimo. I've been telling y'all for the longest, I'm just as good as these guys, even better. Eddie been telling y'all. My manager been saying, my team, my coaches, everybody been telling y'all. But I guess it took that for y'all to want to listen to me. Hear us.
Richardson, Kevin Garcia, aka Puerto Rico KKG. I asked you a little while ago, how did you feel about, Bill Haney being here, Teofimo getting in the ring? Just a year ago, they were saying you didn't have the power, you didn't bring the fight to people. Now you're a champion, you defended that championship, and you've got people here scouting you. What's the year been like for you, and just the turnaround with now people calling you out?
Yeah, this last year, I was leaving London last year, July. I was on Twitter going back and forth with George Kambosos actually. He was like, you'll never be world champion. You don't even fight in front of 300-400 people. And how ironic is it? My world championship against him in New York in a arena. I think we did a great, event. A lot of people came out, the city came out, and it was just dope, in 1 year that it was a full circle. But I always knew I was going to get it. I knew when my opportunity came, I couldn't let it slip away. And I just, tonight stood composed, took my time to just have fun in it.
Sure, thank you.
Congratulations all the way, man. Thank you.
Wanted to know, which fight would be more satisfying for you to get? Would it be Haney or
Would it be Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo Lopez. I'm not gonna lie, either one of them is a big fight. I feel like this would need my attitude, my charisma, my flamboyantness, what I bring to the table. People hate me, but they're gonna watch me. So I think that boxing need somebody like me and somebody like Teofimo. Crazy. So both of us, it'll go for a great build up. We both could fight. We're both young in our prime, and I think it'll be dope. And there's a storyline behind it.
Two guys from New York.
I think that's a big fight. Me and Devin Haney's also a big fight. We got history together. So these are all big fights that's gonna happen in the near future. We all in our prime. And sooner or later, we gotta show who's really the best.
Congratulations.
So, how does it feel just to have workload so heavy?
Your corner today.
I knew once I brought the championship back home, like New York was gonna, show up. We had all type of people. I was looking at the crowd like, damn, I didn't even know like it was gonna be like this. It was like the people that didn't know would showed up. It was last minute too. Everybody was, saying, today I'm seeing my ticket was going on. There was so many different type of people in the crowd, and it was dope. And I think after today, next time we come back to New York with a better name, it'll be even a bigger event. So I'm climbing slowly but surely. I'm just grateful and thankful for this.
You come to the cops in case.
Tell us about that program and the people in that program and how they have an influence on you up until this point.
I feel like I'm the living proof of the Cosmic Kids program. Like the program
Pat Wilson said he had to start years ago. It was meant to take a young kid out the street, take him from anything that could be negative, and put him and make them put big time into something positive. I was a kid that I didn't want to be a boxer. I just think Floyd Mayweather was talking shit to Big Show. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Came to the gym, I smelled the hand wraps. I see the kids coming in with trophies. I see them going away to tournaments, and it changed my life. So I feel like me coming from that program, it can show the young kid that I come from the same place as you. I was having the dirty boxing shoes, the boxing shoes that the older guys would give me, the fake hand wraps that my hands smell like fungus, dirty gloves that were just messed up. I've been through all the emotions, from Coach Sosa giving me my first pair of new boxing shoes and me just being happy. But more of the story is that program is meant to help kids push their trajectory in life towards a positive, standpoint in life. And I feel like whether it's boxing, whether it's being anything you want to be in life, that program can change anybody's life. And I'm living proof of it. So none of this would be possible without competition. Like Lewis Miller said the other day, I was a kid sneaking in behind, trying to get in the backstage and trying to see what's going on with the pros. I used to try to steal the pro blood after the fight. So it's a full circle movement.
Jay with Sportbox TV official. Just a question. So we did see you in the ring with Teofimo Lopez. Can you tell us or detail any of the words that were exchanged between you and him?
He basically congratulated me, and I said, yeah, we got to make it happen. And, he's also signed right here with my man, so, it's ties right there for me and him. So the fight is definitely something that got to happen. He's already established in the boxing world. I'm establishing my name in the boxing world. I'm cementing my name. So
All right.
It's a fight that got to happen. I'm making it right before I got out the ring. My last fight, and this ain't for Palm again. This ain't for promotion. I do believe I'm the best. And I'm going to compete against anybody in the sport.
Eddie, is it time to start putting weight to
Round. And you saw how he kind of came out in the seventh round. And you saw how he kind of came out in the seventh. Real aggressive, pushed him back, walked him down, and beat him up. And got the stoppage, and that's the difference. Really, once people see 6-round domination, they don't want to see another 6-round domination.
How's the audio sound now?
That's what Hitchens learned, and that's what he did tonight at the start.
All right, so when we call John Bowser, Gustavo Ruiz, Ian Poirot, George Gamboso, every so-called step up, you make it look like a step back. I know, I say this to you all the time. Everybody wanted to see the final level of Richards and Hitchens. Is this the beginning, or like what can we look forward to?
This is definitely the beginning. Every day I'm perfecting my craft mentally. Every day I'm watching, I'm paying attention to details. I'm watching, I'm seeing what's going on. And like I said, I'm sure of myself now. I do believe that I'm one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing. Period. And if I'm not that yet, I'm going to show. If I'm not that yet, it will come because I believe in myself and I'm working hard every day. I love boxing. It's something I really love to do. Like I said, I boxed Corey in the hallway in this fight a few weeks ago. Literally, he was in the hallway with 12-ounce gloves boxing. So we started maybe at 205 and was done at 301. And this is something I love. So this is definitely not my final level. This is it's a lot more for me to do out here. And y'all just gotta keep stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
We've been told we have to wrap up, guys. We've got one more question.
Keith, for you, like Africa Jack, you do have Tino. How realistic is that fight? How realistic is it?
It's very realistic. Right after the victory, Eddie and I were in the ring, and we actually said, "We got to fight next. We got to go out there and work together to get a big fight." The two most realistic fights are obviously Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. I managed Teofimo as well. He wants to fight. Richie wanted to fight for a year, so it's just going to come down to, I'd say probably in the next 2 to 4 weeks, Eddie and I are going to sit down together and figure out what we're going to do with Hitchens next. I know Teofimo wants it, so my guess is that would be the fight that likely happens. It's not a fight I want it to really happen because I manage both guys, but I'm not going to hold them back from each other. But again, it's a collective effort. Myself, it's Hitchens, it's Eddie, and obviously the rest of the team. But Eddie and I will sit down in the next couple of weeks and figure out what direction we want to take with Richie.
Yeah, and like I said, I just want to thank Keith Conley, Eddie Hearn for giving me the opportunity to get here. And they changed my life for 2 years, just like that. All I need was the opportunity, and they did their job, and I'm doing my job, and I'm looking forward to a great future with obviously Eddie Hearn, keep Connie, and hopefully we keep doing great things. Yeah.
Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for